Hey guys, what's going on? It is that time of the week once again. It is week 11 of the OU Monotype tournament. Now, today we're going up against a real good buddy of mine. His name's George. I encourage you to go check out his YouTube channel. He does do Pokemon battles. He just finished uploading, finale of PBR since now it is officially offline. So definitely go check him out. Now, today George had Dark type for the tournament. I, of course, have my Grass guys. Now, I have one counter to his entire team, and that's Breloom. So I have to be, I feel like I need to play extremely cautious with Breloom, just because the Spirit Tomb is there, and if it carries Will-O-Wisp, then I'm pretty much up shit creek. So I need to play careful with that. The Honchkrow, if it gets some Moxie boosts, the Sucker Punch will take me out. Now, also, I don't know what his spread is on it. If he's not running, any speed investment, I could take it out with a Rock Tomb as well. But I don't want it to come down to that. So his Dark team is vicious. We have Honchkrow, Mega Houndoom, Hydreigon, a Scarf Crocodile, Sharpedo, and then the Spirit Tomb. Today we're rocking with Cradily, Breloom, the Rotom, we have the Victory Bell, and the Whimsicott, and then I also ended up bringing in my Ludicolo as well. I do want to get my rocks up just for residual damage, and it's really going to help out with the Houndoom, and it's going to help out with the Honchkrow. So let me show you guys what's up. So now, as the battle begins, I do just want to lead off with Cradily as normal. My go-to guy for the lead. I want to get those stealth rocks up because not only do I want to create offensive pressure, but I want to hinder the Houndoom and the Honchkrow, like I said before. So he's going to end up leading off with his Spirit Tomb. And the Spirit Tomb is, I really don't know what it's going to do. I was expecting a Will-O-Wisp, not a substitute at first, but I guess it's smart for him to put the sub up. But unfortunately for him, he doesn't know that I do have, good special attack investment. So I'm not going to be affected by the Willow if it happens. But here he ends up going for the Pursuit, I guess. I'm just going for it. Now, I'm going to go for another Ancient Power. I am, seeing what I can get out of it. Maybe if I can get some boosts out of it, that might help me out a little bit. But he's going to end up going for a Pain Split. And then he shows me his fourth move, which is Sucker Punch. So now, I know that, well, now that I know, he doesn't have Will-O-Wisp on his Spirit Tomb. When I was playing the battle, I didn't realize that. So actually, every time that the Spirit Tomb switches in, it scares my Breloom out because I wasn't paying attention. So there's a lesson to you. Make sure that you pay attention. But I go for the Giga Train, and I end up switching out. Now here, I want to bring in my Whimsicott, because I know that Watson, his Spirit Tomb, has a weakness to Fairy. Now, I know he doesn't want to stay in for this because he wants to keep that to help wall my Breloom. So I end up predicting a switch into, whatever comes in, and I'm going to end up going for a Toxic. Now, this works well because not only is the Mega Houndoom stopped from so many switch-ins with the Stealth Rocks up, now if he decides to stay in, the Toxic is going to build up and pretty much back this Houndoom into a corner. Now I do want to save my Whimsicott just because I can get that priority, the Prankster Sunny Day up just in case I need to sweep with Victory Bell later on. So now I'm going to end up switching back into my Cradily as he Megas. And just so I could pretty much take any hit. He's going to end up going for a Flamethrower. And I know I could take it. My Cradily is very bulky. And I really don't fear the attacks coming from the Mega Houndoom. Now, this scenario, he's going to end up switching out here. Which I'm okay with because now he's going to end up taking another 25% of the Stealth Rock damage on the next switch-in. So I end up going for the Earth Power. Just cause, wanted to see what it would do. I didn't think that he would end up switching in the Honchkrow on me, so I figured it would be okay to end up going for the Earth Power. He's going to end up going for the Crunch now. That is going to be enough to take me out. But now, even with a Moxie boost, I will be able to scare him out. Because I do have the Breloom with the Mach Punch. Now, I do force him out. He loses the Moxie boost. And I figured it would just be better if I just went for the Mach Punch instead of going for a Bullet Seed. Because I want to play safe with Breloom because he's pretty much my win ticket if I play this correctly. So now I'm going to switch out because I didn't remember that he showed me his full moveset and doesn't have Will-O-Wisp. So there I could have gone for a Bullet Seed, and it most likely would have taken it out. So I ended up switching in Rotom. He goes for the sub. I'm just going to go for a Thunderbolt. I wanted to see how much it does. It is enough to break the sub, which is perfect. He is going to get most of his health back with the Pain Split. Not something I'm really trying to deal with here. He's going to end up switching out, and he's going to end up going into his Crocodile here. Now I am defensive, so I'm really not too scared of this. But I figured, let me set up my rain. Because if I can set up the rain, then I can bring in Ludicolo, outspeed pretty much everything, and really help me out. So I'm going to end up switching out here. And I'm going to go right into Ludicolo. Because, I don't know, I figured that would just be my best play. I figured I could take a crunch, I'm not really scared of it, and I can outspeed on the following turn. So here I can go for a Giga Drain, Life Orb, I can get most of that damage off that he caused with the crunch. And then, you know, retract a little Life Orb damage, and I can take out his Scarfer, which is perfect. So now I no longer have to fear the Scarf Moxie. Now, he is going to end up going into the Honchkrow here. And now, the Sucker Punch, I really thought that I would be able to live a Sucker Punch. I do have, you know, decent HP investment in this, but it is a Honchkrow. They have very high attack, very vicious Pokemon, and the Moxie boost is nothing that I really want to deal with. So, my Rotom is defensive. I figured, alright, I need to live this hit, or else I'm pretty much screwed. I end up living on 8%, which is incredible. Rotom took that hit like a monster, and then can retaliate back with a Thunderbolt and take down the Honchkrow. That is a pivotal point in this matchup, because if he could have kept getting the Moxie boost, I would have been in a horrible, horrible position. Now, he is able to use the rain against me here, just because Sharpedo gets water boost, you know, 50%, and then the speed boost on top of that. So I pretty much just gave him a Wrecking Ball, if you would, with the rain boost. Now, I can go into Breloom, I can scare him out because I do have the Mach Punch, and Sharpedo is frail as shit, so I'm not really too worried in that scenario. Now, Watson comes back out. I do go for the Mach Punch just because if I ended up going for a Bullet Seed and he stayed in, he could have outsped me and, you know, killed me off with an Ice Fang. And that's not something that I really want to do, because I really need to keep this thing around, because the Hydreigon's still floating around and that guy's going to be tough. The Whimsicott is blocking that, you know, just because I can block the Dragon moves. But it's something I want to keep around. Now, Whimsicott, I did end up putting Taunt on this because I thought he was going to bring a Sableye, but it turns out he didn't. He ended up just bringing the Spiritomb. Now, I'm going to end up going for a Moonblast. It is going to be able to knock out the sub, and I'm sure he's not going to want to stay in, so he's going to end up just going for a Pursuit just to get any kind of damage off. Now here, he is going to end up switching out, and he's going to end up bringing in the Mega Houndoom. Now, it is going to end up taking, you know, another 25% from the Stealth Rocks, and the Moonblast from this range, which is neutral, and as you saw from the last battle, I am running max speed, max special attack with a Timid Nature on my Whimsicott, so that is actually going to be enough to take it out, which works out perfectly. Now, this guy's coming back in. I figured I'll just go for a Sunny Day, because I'm pretty sure that, you know, my Victory Bell could take it out, when in reality I really should have just gone for the for the Moonblast, and I could have taken this guy out, and it definitely would have stopped it right in its tracks pretty much. Now, he gets the speed boost, and what I really didn't think of was I only run enough speed investment to outspeed anything that's base 80 with a Scarf, because I wanted to have enough investment to knock out Scarf Chandelures. Now he ends up going for Protect, so he gets a +2 in speed now. So now there's no way that I can outspeed him. He is going to end up outspeeding me and hit me with an Ice Fang. Unfortunately, this battle I was not running the Focus Sash, and I was running Life Orb, so he is going to be able to take me out. Now, I'm down to Breloom here. It is my last poke I have, but here's the thing. The only thing that's going to be blocking me is the Spiritomb. Now it's going to end up going for an Aqua Jet here. It's going to do pretty much nothing. It is, you know, a priority move, which is very low base, and it's in the sun, so it cuts down by 50%, which is perfect. So he's going to outspeed me because his base speed is higher at this time, and I'm going to end up going for a Mach Punch, and I will be able to take it out. Now all that's left is the Spiritomb and the Hydreigon. Now he ends up going into the Spiritomb here, but he makes a questionable play. Now he's going to end up switching out, and he's going to end up going into the Hydreigon. So I was a little baffled by this. I wasn't sure why he did that. Now that's pretty much going to guarantee the fact that Mach Punch is going to take it out. Now I do end up hitting 2 Bullet Seeds, which takes it, you know, probably about like maybe 55% or so. And it's going to guarantee a Mach Punch kill from this range of health, which I will be able to go for right here, knock him out. And all that he has left is the Spiritomb. So I will be able to just go for a Bullet Seed and end up taking him out here. But he's going to end up just sending out his Spiritomb. And instead of, you know, watching it go down, he's just going to run away and save his Spiritomb for another day. But that is another win we could chalk up for this week. Now, first of all, George, awesome battle, dude. We've had, you know, other awesome battles after this one that had occurred, and it's always fun to battle you, man. Now, let me just say, next week is our final week. We will be facing J1 and his Psychic team, so hopefully we can finish out strong. Also, I will tell you how well I did in the tournament, and we will be getting ready for another tournament coming up. And hopefully, you know, I can keep filling my Saturdays up with all these tournament battles, and I hope you guys really like this series. So, you know, make sure you let me know what you guys think, and be prepared for next week. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you later. Okay, bye.